Hello to you today. I want to share with you now some of the experiences my students and clients have had moving through the webinar program. The number one client that I wanted to share with you is Jan Snyder Brown. She's actually in her early 70s, lives in the Valley. She came to me and she actually worked with me as a one-on-one client. She really wanted me to stand right next to her and guide her all the way. We moved through the program. She had been to many teachers, shamans, practiced Zen, Buddhist meditation and so forth for decades in her life. And all of these wonderful experiences and teachings had taken her so far, but it never got her out of her stuff. This is exactly what she shared with me. And moving through the program, working with her, holding her hand and really staying right next to her, helping her, she has moved through some physical ailments that have troubled her all her life. She used to have near panic attacks, terrible digestive problems. She'd have to stay at home. Even if she got excited about something, going on a holiday, it would interfere and interrupt, and sometimes she'd have to cancel out. Another experience she had with her grandson, living with her, relationship, as you can imagine, very, very different, decades apart, and nearly came to blows where she had to ask him to leave. I asked her I kept encouraging her to talk with her guides, receive her guidance. What should she do? I was trying to step back and let her direct her life rather than me continuing to mentor. I was trying to push my protocols and techniques onto her to really do it herself. And she did exactly what her guides told her. And now they've moved to an incredible level in their relationship. They're communicating really well. It's wonderful. I just saw her last week, 2 or 3 months later after the fact. And where, really they were coming to blows a lot. Jan was very upset. Anyway, all good now and she's thrilled. Another lady that I had who came to me for the mentoring program is Crystal Arnold, a lovely lady further on down the valley. And she is a mother of 2 in her early 30s, about 34, I believe. She has her major arena that she was working on was self-doubt, being worried what other people think, not being heard, being trapped in separation. She'd been to a number of shamans and healers and spiritual practitioners and so forth, workshops, retreats, been working on herself for a long time, but somehow couldn't get past that piece that kept holding her down. And she's about to launch her own webinar, so really thrilled for her. She's moved through, realized her sense of self-worth, overcome her self-doubt, the thoughts that pulled her down in the past. She's able to overcome them and believe in herself. And I have to say, if I was to use myself as a case study, in my younger years, I had a lot of self-doubt. In fact, when my teacher passed over, the last words she said to me, and it was earth-shattering to me when she spoke them. It was her last afternoon on this earth plane. She looked at me because I kept saying to her, well, if I could have helped you in this way, and if I could have done this in that way, right before she died, because I was still trying to, prevent what was about to happen, her passing. And she looked at me and just said, never reproach yourself. And those words just cut through my heart, and I remember them, brings tears to my eyes now, because it was something that I had done so much to myself. I tore myself down. I doubted myself. And it's so important that we all come forward, come into our confidence, realize our gifts, acknowledge ourselves for who indeed we are, and go out into the world and do it. And that's what I want to do for you in this program. I just want you to sing your song, speak your truth, go out and do your thing. That's what I'm wanting at the end of the day. I want you to go home to your heart so that your heart sings and that you're happy and you experience joy. So click on the link on the right. Even if you click on the link and get my Harness the Mind tool, experience that, to experience a little bit more of me if that's what you're needing. So looking forward to connecting with you, and you go and sing your song out into this world. Aloha to you.